Assalamu alaikum, my friends. I hope you are doing well, inshallah. Today we are going to be talking about actions, but those actions are unique. When I say the word action, what do you think of? You probably think of something to do with our hands or our body, some sort of movement, something that we do, right? These actions are different because they are actions of the heart. The heart has actions. Oh, did you know that? So, when we think of the heart, we think of an organ that pumps blood. We think of an organ that keeps us alive. But the heart is more important than that. The heart has actions, and they are called a'malul qulub. What are those actions, and why are they important? Can you think of one? So, a'malul qulub, I'll give you an example of one. Sincerity, for example, is one of those actions. Sincerity is when you do an action, an actual physical action, but in your heart, you're doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and only Allah. This takes work. You have to work on your heart so that you have that ikhlas, you have that sincerity. I'll give you a scenario. There are two people who enter the masjid and they're about to pray. One person enters the masjid, goes into their prayer, and all they're thinking about is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts my salah. The other person is aware of the people around him. He's thinking, I wonder what they think of my prayer. They probably think I'm doing a really good job. Oh, I'm going to give some sadaqah. They're going to see me giving sadaqah and they're going to think I'm a good person. Do you think this person is sincere? Do you think there's something wrong with that person's heart that needs work so that they can get to sincerity? So this is an example of the actions of the heart. These actions are very important. Why are they important? Let me read you an ayah. يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. What does that mean? On the day of judgment, your money and your children will not benefit you. Only those who come with a sound heart. SubhanAllah. So it's very important that we work on our hearts so that it's clean, that it's sound, that it's pure. And there are many different kinds of actions of the heart. Sincerity is one of them, but also the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is an action of the heart. It's something in your heart. And loving the people that love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also there's the opposite. So there are hearts that are not sound. So those hearts would have hate towards people. They would have jealousy. They would have certain impurities that require work, subhanAllah. And we do not want to be one of those people. Now, the unique thing about the actions of the heart is that nobody can see them. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. So we cannot judge people's hearts. We can only see the actions, the actual physical actions. But only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's in the hearts of people. So, inshallah, let's make our intention to work on our hearts this Ramadan, to purify our hearts, to purify our intentions, to have sincerity, to have love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to have love for our Muslim brothers and sisters, to not have any jealousy, to believe that the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always the best for us, inshallah. All of those things come from the actions of the heart. Inshallah, I hope this was beneficial, and I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.